This Toronto Blue Jays outfield has become a lot less crowded, my dude.
We've done it. We've made room for Aaron Judge.
The Yankee slugger coming to Toronto. I think it's a done deal.
Clip it.
Honestly, though, man, $20 million cleared off the Blue Jays payroll in the last 24 hours, and
Big time stuff.
All from the outfield. So
It's
hello, everybody.
Something's coming in.
Something's coming in. Hello, everybody. I'm Scott Belford, joined as always by the best co-host in the biz, Adam Mack. This is the walk-off, and we figured we'd do a quick little video here speculating on what the Blue Jays are going to do next. So this is where you can comment if you want and let us know what you think the direction this team is going to take, because there's a big question mark as to what they are going to do. Like Adam and I just said, two outfielders are currently holding down the fort for the Blue Jays, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and George Springer. Obviously, Cavan Biggio can play a little outfield. Obviously, Whit Merrifield can play a little center, but these are not the guys that I think are going to fulfill this position. So where do they go from here?
Well, we have some options. Let's pull up this Scott Mitchell for another show tweet. So he's specifically highlighting lefty outfield bats. I do feel like, given the running theme all year last year that kind of nagged at us with that right hand heavy bat,
unbalanced roster,
it's almost has to be a left-handed outfielder, unless you're bringing in a superstar.
Yes,
right-handed hitter,
Mr. Judge.
Mr. Judge. Well, yeah, Mr. Judge.
That's not happening, by the way. We're joking, everybody. We know Aaron Judge isn't coming to the Jays.
But the thumbnail will make you think he is.
Yeah, that's right. You clicked. That's on you.
That's on you. Right. All right. So left-handed outfield bats of differing values on the trade market, potentially. This is from TSN Scott Mitchell, friend of the show. So we got Brian Reynolds, Max Kepler, Seattle Mariner, Jesse Winker, Ian Happ, Jake McCarthy, Alec Thomas, Lars Nootbaar, best name in baseball, and Cody Bellinger.
Right. See, and you look at that list, and Reynolds, Nootbaar, Bellinger, they can all play center. Because I think the goal of this Jays front office is to get George Springer out of center field, move him to right, which is going to be a far less strenuous position on his body as a 33-year-old. Who has had injury problems,
lefty outfield free agent bats. Now the list includes Brandon Nimmo. Andrew
give me Nimmo, baby. Give me Nimmo.
Michael Conforto, Michael Brantley, and Jacques Peterson, who just accepted the qualifying offer, but could still be traded. Anybody on that list? I know you just raised the roof. For Brandon Nimmo.
Listen, Brandon Nimmo is the dream, in my opinion, because he is not just a lefty bat. He's a big lefty bat. He's going to slot in to the middle of this order. He is a very good center fielder, but he's probably the most expensive option out of everyone on here. Brian Reynolds, I'm a big fan of course, center fielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's under control. I didn't even look, but I think he has 3 years left on his current contract. And same sort of idea as Nimmo there, where you're going to be adding a guy you can kind of put into the middle of that batting order, or at least fifth, break up the right-handedness of these big righty bats the Jays currently have. There are options out there. So let us know. Who do you think? Something is going to happen, gang. There's no way that they are subtracting without adding. There's no way they clear this sort of money, $20 million in 24 hours, and nothing's going to happen. Something's coming.
I've been saying it since last trade deadline, but I still think Cody Bellinger. That's a great buy low, high ceiling candidate. I know he's been kind of dog poop for the last couple of years in LA.
Incredible defense, though.
Elite defender. fresh scenery, man. Sometimes that's all it takes, right? So
World Series MVP.
he's, playoff experience is a big thing. Man, there's just so much upside with Bellinger. Plus, I don't think he would cost that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dodgers
And the
do not
Jays
seem to be enamored with him. The acquisition
Jays
cost
front
may not be
office-
that much. The salary, I think he's a free agent after this year as well, similar to what Teoscar is status wise. That could be a guy that you could sign to an extension and isn't going to be $20 million a year, right? So maybe Bellinger plus leave some wiggle room for some more pieces.
Jays front
more money
office
for pitching.
has a relationship with the Dodgers front office as well. We have watched them make moves with them in the past. Stripling,
Ross
Mitch
Stripling,
White. Yeah.
Big time. Okay, so let's bring up this Jon Morosi tweet then, because this is the reason we're here. This is the breaking news. No, not breaking news, but let's pull it up. So Jon Morosi, double check that this is the real Jon Morosi, by the way.
Jon Morosi, great at firing up fan bases.
Oh,
he loves to release a rumor that just makes sense.
So Jon Morosi here, the hashtag Blue Jays are showing interest in free agent outfielder Brandon Nimmo. Sources say the trade of Teoscar Hernandez has freed up a spot in the Toronto lineup to add the left-handed bat they've lacked. Now, you don't really need sources say.
I was just going to say the sources are his eyeballs looking at a roster. Yeah.
So kind of interesting there. It's news, but it's not news. But it is nice to see like an actual legitimate baseball insider. Is that what's the right word for a Jon Morosi? Expert, analyst, insider?
Yeah, I would say insider.
Someone who can afford $8 a month for a blue check mark. Is connecting the dots between Brandon Nimmo and the Blue Jays. So almost certainly they're going to make a run at somebody. Brandon Nimmo would be a great candidate. I don't think they're in on Aaron Judge.
I don't either.
Crazy talk to me.
No.
Honestly, at the cost it would take to bring Aaron Judge in, I wouldn't even want the Jays to do it.
No, I don't either. Not when Rogers has made it abundantly clear that there is going to be a cap. And who knows? The dream is maybe they let him spend right to that $220 million luxury tax. That's what I would like to see Rogers do. But there's definitely a number, and Aaron Judge would push that over. So Teoscar Hernandez is out, gang. Who is in?
Let us know.
Gotta wait and see. Let us know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter at Walk Off Podcast, Instagram, the Walk Off Podcast. Join the Discord. The link is in the show notes. Take care.